Guys, this isn't a scam or anything, by the way. This is a complete tutorial. I just want to quickly just say that you need to have your Xbox settings on. You go over to console settings and then quality, I think it is, or something like that. Picture or something like that. And basically, you need to put it in No. You need to put it in 180i. Not on 180p. So sorry about that. I just needed to quickly say that because I didn't mention it in the video. So yep. Let's start on the video. Guys, Magnus here, bringing you in a video. This one's going to be just doing an Elgato tutorial. I wanted to do this for a while because I had some massive problems with the Elgato and setting it up, and I figured out how to resolve pretty much all the problems that I had. Just that there was a slight problem with the audio, and that's it. But really, it's kind of hard but easy at the same time. So if you don't have so when you get it, you will get this HDMI lead, this lead here, which is basically for the computer, what's it called, USB lead, and you'll get the Elgato, and you should get some more other leads which don't really matter, well, unless you've got a PS3, but this is a 360 setup, or Xbox One setup, or whatever you want to call it, because this applies to both Xbox One and Xbox 360, really. There's just one slight difference. So the problem with getting the Elgato is you have to get another HDMI lead. It only comes with one. So if you don't have a spare HDMI lead, you're going to have to buy that on top. It's only like a couple of quid or a couple of dollars or whatever currency you have. It won't be that much. You should just get a cheap one like I did. This one here cost me £1.50 on Amazon. It's British money. So, and basically it's really simple. So first of all, the instructions do tell you how to do it, but they're not that detailed. So they do say put the HDMI in, and I believe, yep, this gun goes, the HDMI, you need to put the Elgato HDMI and the HDMI in, and then put that into the back of the 360. You can't see it, but that just trust me, it's in the back of the 360. You put that, and then you need to put your HDMI, and then you need to put your HDMI in the back of your TV. Okay. So after you've done that, then that's brilliant. Sorry, it's not too detailed of a camera because I'm just using the iPad, so I don't really have a detailed HD camera. What am I on about? So if I just remove this from its covering, so it gives you a better. There you go. Right. Sorry about that, guys. So yeah, and then you put the USB into the back of your computer. Like I've put it in the back, if you can see there. I don't know if you could see that, but you put that into the back. It's pretty easy. I mean, if I actually quickly try, I'm not gonna bother trying to show you, but just trust me. You put the HDMI in the back. Now, one problem I had was this lead here, which is basically, I don't use a HDMI with my normal Xbox. I use this lead. You're going to want to have to take this out. You might be saying, oh no, this doesn't work for my Xbox because this little bit of plastic here blocks it from putting your HDMI in, but it's because you can't have this and the HDMI in at the same time. So if I was to put this in the back of the Xbox and start playing, I would have to play on this channel here, which is AXT, and this is the one I usually do play on. But once you plug the HDMI in, this is also another thing I had a problem with. You don't play with this channel. You can't play with this source. You have to play with the HDMI source. So if I switch my Xbox on, you'll see that it loads with the HDMI. The other thing with it is, if you have the Elgato all plugged in, you will have to, the problem with it is you will have to keep on having your computer on, enable for your Xbox to actually work. If you don't want this, then you'll have to plug all the wires back up the Elgato and plug your other wires back in, so it kind of like your first setup, if you know what I mean. Sorry. So after you've plugged all that in, so make sure you're on HDMI channel, you're going to want to download this software here, which is obviously the Elgato capture software, www.elgato Capture HD, I think it is, something like that. I'll put a link in the description for you guys to go get the download, and I'll link the download bit in the description for you. And so let me just cut on. No, actually, tell you what, I'll just do on this. So what you're going to do is first of all you're going to want. Actually, tell you what, I'll just swap over in a couple of seconds to. No, actually I can't. What am I on about? Sorry about that, guys. So what you're going to do is you're going to want to go on this on the settings bar, and if you on a 360 you're gonna want to have it on 360, and if you're on an Xbox One you're gonna want to have it on Xbox One. This might seem so stupid, like what you're on about. Of course you have to have it on that, but some people actually don't know, and I actually think you can use. I don't know if you can use this with an iPad. I'm not so sure. That would be pretty cool. But basically, yeah, you're gonna want to have this set up to 360. You're going to want HDMI, obviously that on HDMI in it. It's pretty much on that default, so I think it's all fine. And then you're going to want to have this on 720. I recommend on 720 because 180p is really no difference. And it takes longer, and it slows the thing down. So I would recommend it on 720 personally. All the rest of this is pretty much like simple. Like I brought my audio down a bit because I had problems with it. So that you can choose whatever, just fiddle around with it and you should be able to get a good setting on it. So just make sure that's on 360. And if you're wanting to do audio and record audio, then that's fine, but you can't use your actual Xbox mic. You're going to need to use your computer mic or your soundboard or whatever you have. Basically, I recommend pressing record and then wait 3 seconds and then pressing the mic button, because sometimes when you press the mic button and then just record straight away, it doesn't always capture the voice very well. So I recommend doing that, in my opinion. I think that's better. So yeah, if you can do that. So that's pretty much it for the tutorial, really. I mean, the editing, I'll just give you, if it loads. Basically, the editing, obviously, like, this is the problem. If you had it set to, because I had it set to Xbox One as I use it 360. So when I was playing, if I just, so you can hear that. If you can hear that, see the picture. It's terrible. Like the picture gets worse. Don't worry. See, like all fuzzies up and stuff like that. So that's a problem with it. Just pause that there. So yeah. So what I recommend you do is. So that's pretty much it, really. And if you're going to want to edit, I would get Sony Vegas Pro, really, because it's easy, or just use Windows Movie Maker if you don't have Sony Vegas Pro. It works just as well, but it just has to process the clips. So that's pretty much it for this video, guys. I hope this tutorial has helped you. Any questions, put in the comments, and I will literally try my best to put all answers in the description to those questions. I will try my best to answer them, because I had problems with this and I just tried to list every single problem I had and try and resolve it. So yeah, so just please subscribe. So remember, you're gonna have to buy, on top of the HDMI, you're gonna have to buy, on top of the Elgato, you're gonna have to buy HDMI. So just remember that, and yeah, and remember you have to record. And also, if you want to record like your friends' voices, that's pretty much easy. All you have to do is either be in game chat or just put the party on speaker, so like it plays through your speakers, and not just your mic. And I think it definitely records then. I think it records when it's in your mic anyway, I'm not so sure, but that's just a tip if it doesn't record your friends' voices. So yeah, I hope that helped you out, guys, and please go check out the rest of Magnus, which is a gaming community. Sorry I've done a tutorial, I don't usually do these, that's just I wanted to do this to address my problems and to help other people out. So so if you haven't already, please subscribe, please check out all the rest of Magnus, and I will see you next video. Bye.